They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed.
Assalamualaikum, what's up guys? Apa khabar? Diharap semua dalam keadaan sihat. Hari ni kita nak try game Call of Cthulhu. So let's go guys. Let's go. Call of Cthulhu. Unreal Engine. New game empty slot. Nah, game relax je lah. Tak ada banyak-banyak benda pelik-pelik lah. Hari nak tenang je. Into Madness. HP Lovecraft. Game ni go ke? Kemana? Dalam perut ikan paus ke apa? Ish, apa benda? Nampak siang ikan banyak ikan yu. Ikan yu. Tapi keluar. Dari lari. Oh. Benda. Macam dalam gua. Boleh buka. Buka. Apa tu? Ada suara.
putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Lari. Behold.
Everything has already been written.
Oh, tak ada muka.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Tangan sebelah sotong. Oh, detektif.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Sleeping pills. Ni rasa zaman 80-an je tu kot. Tengok berapa ni? 1924. Oh, lama.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
1924.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Zaman Perang Dunia Pertama. For Mr. Pierce, the husband never understood. That's why he left. Penyiasat peribadi ni macam Sherlock
Natural
Holmes.
sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Sing radio ni.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Telefon. Telefon. Telefon berbunyi.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce?
Hello?
Investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm
Wentworth.
calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Score skill. Spot hidden psychology. Medicine. Occultism. Apa benda ni? Investigation. Kasi pasal sikit lah. Medicine. Medicine 1. Kesihatan 3. 15%. Option validate.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
What's
As
wrong?
you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, for you to...
I'm coming.
Marah. Ya marah nanti kena jual.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for
Kes
a
bunuh,
woman who's
guys.
dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come
Macam
to mind.
wallpaper.
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a
Rationale.
rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Sebaik. Kalau takkan dah tengok gambar je dah tahu apa masalahnya, Jeng.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries. A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Rasa kebakaran. Press cutting. The island, dark water. The life.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place.
Dark
is that?
water.
It's a small, remote island off the coast of
Hitam,
Boston.
hitam.
Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Kena pergilah. Kena tahu. Tak pergi tak tahu.
The sender's label mentions
Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side.
Let's
Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins'
Suruh
death.
pergi bagi duit
You'll be
lah.
handsomely compensated.
Ingat free
All
ke?
right. I'll take the case.
Alright,
go to Dark
nice.
and look into the death of your daughter.
Cakap
Thank you, Mr.
permulaan
Pierce. I didn't expect any less.
kita memulakan penyiasatan.
Something's queer, but it's not like I have a choice.
Oh, macam Conan ni.
Dark water. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on it.
Kita minum dulu.
I used to be an avid reader.
Jom kita pergi dark water. Dark water. Dark water pot. Kes pembunuhan di pulau dark water. Mesti ada something. Rumah terbakar, semua mati. So clue dia tadi apa? Rumah terbakar, semua mati. Suspek suspek yang perempuan tu pelukis. Ada mention pasal warehouse 36. Tu kita kena cari jawapan lah. Banyak persoalan timbul guys.
Almost there.
Ke pulau dark water. Call of Cthulhu. Betul ke spelling Cthulhu tu? Pronunciation dia betul tak? Ke Cthulhu? Ke Cthulhu? Ish, tak ada orang dengan kapal karam sana sini. Memang tempat bantu lah. Oh, ada orang jugalah tu, ada kedai, ada berasap.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great pain to what a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Kita bagi minum dulu lah guys. Besar lah dia punya tu. Kan paus.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go? The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Don't treat me like another one of these locals. You're completely overwhelmed, and you could do with reinforcements.
What are you thinking? That you can call the National Guard to an island like Darkwater? For a stranded fish? Gosh darn, Mr. Not like another one of these locals. Go give your valuable advice somewhere else, huh?
Sound balik tu.
Please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Okay,
There's
fine.
something coming.
Okay, fine. Gila kau gaduh.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Tadi kalender tu berapa? 1924 Bapak lama. Kau ajar betul. Aha.
Hey, be careful.
Pandai tu. Dia kena orang barik tu. Pandai tu.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Nak gaduh ke nak apa? Try gaduh lah, gaduh lah.
You saw it just like me. That bum deserved a lesson.
Yeah, but he's a regular, and you're not.
I can see that you and I are off to a bad start. I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Torture?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm gonna the name, it reminds us of the gold when our whalers left for long months and came back.
It was a tough time.
Ah, but steeped in glory.
Oh, paus lah, paus.
What can you tell me about it?
We all...
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Oh, marah.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of it, but I'll say anything else.
That'll be all for now.
Okay. Malam-malam ada orang jerit lah kat rumah tu. Okay. Semua panas pandang tadi.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Kenal lah macam tu je eh. Serius eh.
You like our song?
We may not be pros, but we give...
That's true. It's a reminder of the time.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales.
They all disappear.
You exhausted the stock.
You could say that, yes.
Until the last.
One of them are...
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That cat...
Ah.
Weird. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 18...
It's true.
What report?
Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was...
I bid you farewell.
Good night.
So long.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Sa tangan dia macam tu.
You have no right to treat us like this.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Mana Captain or pergi depan?
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Dia lah tu, siapa lagi?
What a macabre souvenir. Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 18...
I see that you're interested in the history. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether. I imagine that the Hawkins family...
But you don't know with whom?
No.
I was looking at your photograph.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're...
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Pula na tengok kaki kayu.
Catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glory. Go read the story of the sailors. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by...
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that. She terrifies my men as much.
Can you not do anything to stop?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36.
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it. You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay, kita dah ada geng. Jadi kalau seseorang ni kena cari geng dulu guys.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others? So...
And why would I tell you?
I'd like to know more.
I don't think so.
What more can you say about the death?
Not much more than what everyone knows. They were all burnt to death, right?
The whole mansion?
Don't get it into your head.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas. And the accident has affected him.
Oh,
He can be
Silas.
unpredictable. Especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the...
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself...
Mesti ada tempat lain masuk ni.
Who's this guy? No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like...
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse.
No, it's very simple, in fact.
I don't give a damn about your racket.
Now, we don't give a damn about...
Cap. She's your boss.
What? She's the boss, yeah.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble. I hope he had a good...
No, you don't understand. She really cut him.
But he only smiles with a...
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
Cat tu gangster, gangster.
And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Macam mana jalan masuk ni?
You live here?
Why did we saw what you? Yeah, well, our building.
That's irrelevant.
That's what.
There's you, our boat. Wait. Now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. What brings you to Dark?
Peculiar how?
Yeah. It's not because it does.
I've taken enough of your time.
Let's see you later.
Statue. Ada orang keluar masuk statue. Ada statue dia. Dia kata ada patung. Kat mana patung? Oh, sini.
There. I've now got proof that goon is stealing from his boss.
Dia kata ada orang keluar masuk dari statue ni. Tak ada apa pun. Macam mana nak masuk dalam rumah tu? Tak boleh. Get inside the warehouse. Jalan lain ni. Dia try pusing sebelah sana. Tangga atas ada.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Handle. Oh, kena panjat atas. Mana kena panjat atas? Panjat atas ni. Tangga. Oh, sini tangga.
I could use this old winch to lift the...
Candle lah, tak boleh naik pun. Dah pasang tapi tak boleh nak tarik. Nak try benda lain dulu ah. Ada tangga lain tak? Tak ada cara ke? Macam mana nak tarik yang benda lah? Oh, sudah sangkut. Dia punya clue pun membantu sangat. Tanya orang.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want.
I've seen the kind of message. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. She's not interested in small fry like me.
I've seen the kind. You're not.
Of course she's not in. You on the other hand.
Ya mama,
I
ya
shall
mama.
take my leave.
Cucu lah Cah, cucu. Cucu. Mama cucu. Ha, mama panggil lah. Tak ada jalan. Tadi dah jumpa dia punya tu. Lepas tu tak ada nak pusing. Nak buat apa lagi? Dah jumpa handle tapi tak boleh pusing. Tak boleh lah. Cari clue lain lah. Clue lain. Poning ni. Semua tak boleh masuk eh.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. What creature could possibly have done?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Cops, they can't understand. Stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Tak boleh masuk lah. Tak ada pun tempat buka. Canoi jangan. Jalan lain lah. Aduh, langkut kat sini pun dah lama dah.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told that float that he'll see what a real sailor.
We're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back.
Dia punya clue tu tak terang sangat lah.
Hello, old friend.
Macam mana nak pergi inside? Tak ada. Yang tadi tu tak boleh masuk kan?
They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
Tak ada apa-apa pun. Tak ada clue.
A whale vertebra. This place is full of junk. A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Wow, jumpa. Punyalah lama sangkut di sini. Astaghfirullahalazim. Dia masuk ah? Dia tak boleh masuk. Tak boleh pun. Tak boleh pun.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Barang dia semua kat sini je. Aduh, penat. Punyalah susah nak.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Akhirnya dapat masuk warehouse. Punya lama. Ish.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Ish, ada paya dah ni. Ya, apa benda? Iya dia, weh. Apa benda tu? Sotong. Mimpi. Mainan tidur je guys. Kena sotong besar. Hello, ada orang tak? Hello. Ish, kat mana?
This is primitive.
Ni orang lama-lama tu. Ada lukisan di dinding gua guys.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Whoever hid it here seems to worship Sarah Hawkins. What just happened? Did I imagine? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death. It smells as bad as it looks.
Jadi orang makan lah. Sarah Hawkins dia sembah tu lah.
What happened here?
Tumbuk cermin lepas tu. Oh, dia siasat guna tenaga batin Dia macam
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead rest in peace.
Nak siasat.
Wound up? You mean messed up?
No. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you.
Agak
Do our
oh.
job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait.
Let me guess.
Precisely. You can still see the burn marks. There's no doubt about it. I must admit that you seem fit.
I've seen enough. It's the Hawkins.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you
Tolong
please
juga
shut the
oh.
door?
Tolong bawa juga oh.
This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Ni cat tu rasa.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it.
Who the hell are you? I've got my eye on you.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on,
Oh,
we got some driving.
gila. Betul tu bukit tu. Cuba polis tolong. Tadi cakap macam belagak. Ada orang dalam rumah. Ada orang dalam rumah.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
Kalau aku kan, terima kasih lah. Tak ada yang siasat.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house...
It's a very old building, you know?
Huh.
Come on, let's leave the stories. Let's go up there.
You're the one who looked after the...
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery...
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed...
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been anything else...
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum?
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was...
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But, you know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawk. Charles was like his son to him, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll... Is there anything else you want to ask me?
I prefer to be
Wise attitude.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't been. Though, he's a
sad old man.
Gee, if you don't...
Nightfall.
I'll go...
Ada geng ke tak nak? Seorang.
Okay. But don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone inside the mansion.
Ini macam kebun ni. Besar rumah. Pokok tu tutup, tak boleh masuk. Pisah ni. Shit.
Poe's prophetic raven.
Game ni ada jump scare ke Aduh. And then we down step. Tak nampak. Kubur. Kat rumah ada kubur. Ini Sarah Hawkins.
Flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Sebenarnya ada orang baru lepas hantar. Iya.
Must really hate Charles Hawkins.
Jangan kacau abah.
Poor kid.
Sian anak dia. Try masuk rumah dia. Dia jaga rumah je. Tak ada tempat masuk. Masuk ikut pintu lain. Oh yelah, rumah dia terbakar. Kunci. Wish.
Whoa! You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Sabar pakcik, sabar. Bagi duit kopi mesti lepas.
Mr. Winchester, lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself.
That's true.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how understood.
The police report describes a domestic accident, But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this...
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter.
But no, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe. That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
They're...
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Bagus dia berbagi dia tadi. Oh, polis masuk ke dalam ah.
Shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
What now?
Ni dalam serumah bantu.
I'm coming with you. There's no way I'll leave you alone in there without a watchful eye.
Oh, ada polis teman ah. Ada polis.
Follow me. I know the place.
Oh, rumah dia cantik. Tapi terbakar tapi cantik lagi. Ya tu. Cantik lagi.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Oh, kita pergi ke... Kita menyiasat menggunakan tenaga batin ni.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Dia tak bahagia ni. Dia bergaduh, pasu
The boy
pecah.
was probably here.
Ah.
Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument.
Argument, betul? Ada apa-apa lagi yang boleh kita rujuk? Oh, tak ada.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table.
Jom. Kejap. Kasih 5 minit lagi. Lagi aku masuk.
The scene of the fire is next door.
Nak habis. Ih, takut. Gelap.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control. It's already too late for the law.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Dia terbakar tu.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Pukul 10.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Dah tu kat sini. Mana Sarah punya tempat?
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Kasut tu tinggal satu. Apa dekat bawah?
They had a fight. Why? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Yang tu banyak batu arak. Apa lagi tak? Tak ada kot.
Did someone escape the fire?
Dia tu ada bekas tepak tangan. Ada lagi tak? Ada lagi yang boleh refer.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Dia tu semua terbakar. Tapi kat situ tak.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
Terror tu.
This was a fight.
Dia menyiasat guna tenaga batin tu.
Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Ah.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more. I suspect a crime of
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Okay guys, sampai sini saja. So nanti kita sambung lah. Best gak game ni? Saya sasat. Ya relax. Tak ada gameplay banyak sangat. Just follow the story. Okay, terima kasih. Selamat malam.